Jasmine, where are we?
We're at the Field Museum.
Alicia, what are we doing today?
Scientists go to the Galapagos and learn about China.
Okay, so we're in the Field Museum now, and we just looked at Sue and this elephant thing. That was bad. And now we're gonna go meet some scientists, because that's what Alicia wants to do. And Jasmine, how do you feel about meeting scientists?
I love science.
Oh, she does.
I love science.
We're going to the Granger Science Hub, so hopefully it'll be fun. Yay! Met scientists and we touched basically dead birds. And we learned about birds, huh? Oh yeah, stuffed birds. So our brother Rollins, in the morning will go downtown and birds will fly into the windows because they can't see, and then they'll fall and sometimes they'll die. So what Rollins does is he goes out early in the morning on the weekends and he goes to save the birds or collect the birds, and then he brings them back here to the Field Museum. So those birds that we saw were an example of what he does. And so underground in their storage facility, they keep a bunch of those birds that like the team finds. So it's cool that we got to see the birds ourselves. And now we're gonna go underground to see some mummies in Egypt. Okay, so my revelation was that we use emojis so much, so it's like going back to ancient times where we only use pictures to communicate. So it's like the whole history repeating itself thing, because all these like hieroglyphs and stuff. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Isn't that kind of weird?
It's kind of weird. It's one way to communicate with pictures.
Exactly. So it's not bad that we're using emojis and stuff like that.
So when the aliens come, that's
How exactly? Not saying that there are aliens. Alicia. Sabuna.
Sabuna?
It's Anubis backwards. mummy exhibit?
That the green mummy stood for fertility.
Jasmine, what did you learn about the mummies?
They mummified their cat.
Alicia, what did you learn about the mummies? Speak louder. Cool. And I learned that the process of making a mummy takes about 70 days. And then when they,
Mummification.
The mummification, I'm sorry, it takes about like 70 days. And when they wrap up the mummy, it takes, what they use to wrap up, they use about 400 yards to wrap them up. That's a lot. We're waiting in line to go see the Galapagos 3D movie. Alicia, what did you learn about the Galapagos Islands? You don't remember?
It was made 4 million years ago.
There you go. How many lizards? What were they? There, 6? Okay. Mom, what did you learn?
Got its name Galapagos from the shell of the turtle, which in Spanish means turtle.
And then I was gonna say, learn that the islands were made from the volcanoes that came up, and that the tectonic plates moved them, and so the islands are moving away from the volcanoes underground, underneath them. That's why they're always changing, and so the animals are always adapting. Oh yeah, and that the spiders can spin like almost like nets and like webs that they just take them flying. So that's how they got from island to island.
From the mainland to the island. From the mainland to the island.
From the mainland to the island.
They were like Charlotte's Web.
So they spun their little webs and they're like, whee! And they flew away. The Mongols are always the exception.
Oh, they were
troublemakers. We were joking back there with the map. No, the map. The map that has all the plateaus and stuff, and human geo. We had to memorize all of the land masses and rivers and take a test. So we know some of these.
actually put their feet in the shoes, and they have to wear their shoes like their entire life. So that's how so they break their feet, and it was really bad.
Okay, Jasmine, what do you have?
The Silk Road.
Alicia!
Java shipwreck was a merchant ship.
Okay. And then to add on to Jasmine's Silk Road, wait, now I forgot. Oh, their biggest trade was ceramics. So things like plates and stuff. Buddhism, Taoism.
No, Taoism, Buddhism was more popular than Taoism, and then everyone was Buddhist, and they made offerings. And then don't forget about that three-legged toad.
Oh yeah, sweet, soft, three-legged toad.